YouTube, today we're going to be trying a brand new team featuring Dedenne and Diggersby. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out, and make sure you check out the team with the rental code on your screen 2 weeks to grab it before it expires. Please be available in the description down below. Let me know what you think about Series 11 in the comments down below, as I think for this month I'll be slowing a bit down on the Series 11 content. I'll be doing more BDSP content, Series 12 content here and there, and then when we move on to February, a lot more Series 12, as I got a lot of ideas for Series 12, and a lot of the teams that I made for Series 11 could be better in Series 12, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think, but let's get started and play some games. Hey, are y'all subscribed to the channel? About 50% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed to the channel. If you would like to see more cool teams this month, make sure you do so. Thank you. All right, Regigigas Wheezing with Zacian, Rillaboom, Landorus Fairy, and Rotom Heat. Looks like a tough matchup, actually. This matchup does not look super exciting for me. I don't even know if I live Max Strike from the Regigigas with Amoonguss. I want to say not. This can definitely be a tough one here. I do have the Dedenne though, and what's good about the Dedenne actually is the fact that it's 1 point faster than Regigigas. So that's at least one good thing about it. I don't think they would go anything besides Regigigas Wheezing as the lead, and then what I expect in the back, Rillaboom Zacian. It does seem a bit weak to Zapdos, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what they're going to approach with. I am going to go to Dedenne plus Kyogre, I think, right here, because I think the Electroweb is just super solid in this matchup, especially Electroweb in a Water Spout will KO the Wheezing. I think that's beautiful. And then in the back, I think should be Zapdos 100% here, and then last Pokemon, I'm not 100% sure. I could see it's probably Incineroar, I'd say. Timid Nature seems really solid here. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't know if I'm going to get the Entrainment off. I definitely can, I think. It just really depends on who they target, what they lead as well, because if this isn't Regigigas Wheezing, I'm a little bit confused on what they would lead here specifically. As long as it's not like something weird like Landorus Rillaboom, I think I'm fine, because if they airstream immediately, that's not exactly amazing for me, but we'll find out. It's going to be Wheezing Regigigas, I assume. Yep. No surprise, I do use my abilities here, but this is fine for the most part. I can go for Electroweb into a Water Spout right here and really dish out a lot of damage, so I am going to go for that Electroweb right away and a Water Spout. I don't know if they're going to expect this. Dedenne is 1 point faster than Regigigas, so as long as I hit the Electrowebs and get the Water Spout off, this could be a phenomenal turn, and I mean a really good turn. So let's see. We're going to see the Gigas Dynamax, which is cool because that means there's no Landorus Dynamax I have to worry about in the back. And if I can get rid of this Wheezing, this Regigigas Dynamax is not going to really benefit them too much. So let's see here. Protect? No protect. Awesome. Electroweb coming out. Dedenne putting in some work already. Electroweb, they did not expect it. Water Spout, Mystic Water, I think should knock out Wheezing. This is too strong. Yeah. Goodbye, Wheezing. And that is a pretty good turn one right there. Able to get the rain up, which might help with the hurricane. It's going to help if Kyogre lives the turn, which probably does, because we got rid of the neutralizing gas immediately. So we are going to see Max Strike come out. This should be in the Kyogre. If it's in the Dedenne, that's even more fantastic. But yeah, it does target the Kyogre, no surprise. That's completely okay. That's a speed drop, which is a little bit annoying, but I mean, for the most part, I just don't see anything wrong with this. A Life Orb chip is going to be taken. Okay, so Rotom, I guess, could still be an issue. So I really like the idea of that they gave me specifically the Wheezing immediately, which means I keep my Kyogre around in case Rotom Heat becomes a little bit annoying later on. We're going to see the Rotom come out immediately, which is a surprise option here. Okay. I think right here, I want to protect the Dedenne, I want to say, and I think I want to go Incineroar. Yeah, I think Incineroar is it here. You know what's funny? Oh, wait. Does Entrainment work on Dynamax Pokemon? I think it fails, right? It could be cool if a Regigigas strap, but yeah, I mean, I just go Instant here and protect, I think. I think having the Dedenne is still very useful, especially... let's see if we keep the Sash. If we keep the Sash, that's fantastic, because Electroweb against Zacian could be a thing, and that could be really nice here. So let's get the Intimidate off into this Regigigas, which is pretty huge, and we'll find out what they decide to go for, as I do protect my Dedenne right here now. This is Dedenne already putting in some work, not the Entrainment part, but still pretty solid. Okay, a Thunderbolt coming out in Incineroar, which is fine. Doesn't do too much, and Max Quake into which slot? Gonna be the Dedenne. That's fine. I wonder if you would max strike here or you would max quake again. Max quake is a little bit greedy, but I think for the most part, I think I'm okay with risking it, right? I think my play is just to go Zapdos and parting shot out, and I think that's completely fine here. So I'm gonna go Zapdos here, and I'm gonna parting shot out, I guess, the Gigas, since if it goes according to my plan, I'm gonna be able to absorb the max quake here and get Kyogre in safely. Let's find out. Bring out the Zapdos on a protect from the Rotom is excellent here. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's see. Can I get a parting shot off? I do get the parting shot off into the Gigas. So I don't want my Kyogre to get crit here because crit max quake would probably be a nightmare to handle, I want to say. So maybe the Dedenne here is fine. And then I can entrainment the Zapdos. And I think that's actually pretty fun. So you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go my Dedenne here and let's see. They max quake into Zapdos. Perfect. They don't even get a special defense boost for later. Oh, I get the entrainment off here. That's phenomenal. So here I'm gonna go for a max airstream into their Regigigas slot, and I'm gonna go for the entrainment right here into Zapdos, and I will give it a plus right here. Rotom shouldn't be able to knock out, I think, the Dedenne at all. So this should be perfect because we have to rain up. And I don't think they can outspeed. I don't know what the worst thing they could do here is. Ally Switch or Electroweb, probably. Ally Switch is just not really that great here. So I'm okay with that if they do decide to go for it. But oh man, we're going to have this plus minus combination working out. Nice entrainment into the Zap. I forgot you can't work on Dynamax Pokemon. It has to be in regular form. I forgot. Okay, I completely forgot about that. Okay, so entrainment does fail. For some reason, I know skill swap fails, but for some reason I thought entrainment worked. Okay, that's fine. I'll just helping hand do it the lame way. I mean, this could still work out just fine, I think. Yeah, I think this could work out still fine. I can get Kyogre in theoretically and do the same strat. Zacian gonna come out here. I'm gonna go for helping hand the lightning into the Zacian. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't go for that. So yeah, I am going to go for helping hand lightning here. That should pick up a knockout. They might not expect a knockout. Let's find out. If they protect, I mean, what's Rotom going to do? Overheat? That's fine. So helping hand going to come out. Come on, give me the knockout into Zacian. This is Life Orb Max Lightning. Helping hand boosted. Yeah, nice. Okay, that should be game. Because I don't think I even have to risk Origin Pulse in this game. Like, let's see who they even target with the Rotom. They might Nasty Pod it up again, which is fine. As I'll just, like, if they kill Zapdos, I'll just get in Kyogre, right? Which is pretty safe. They go for T-Bone and Zapdos. Okay, that's fine. Man, that... so the entrainment stuff, okay. That's definitely going to change how I play the future games with the Dedenne. But it's really good to know ahead of time. We're going to go for an Airstream into the Rotom, and we're just going to go for a Protect with the Dedenne because I just want the free switch to Kyogre and go for the entrainment strat. So here goes Protect from the Dedenne. We don't want to take the overheat. We want the Dedenne around. They Protect. Okay. Ooh, I could still get the entrainment off technically. I think it's better to go for Electroweb though. I think it's always better to go for Electroweb because, well, Rotom should never outspeed my Kyogre. My Kyogre is literally max speed. Oh, yeah, they can't outspeed me. Rotom doesn't have a high enough speed stat. Okay, perfect. So I don't have to go for the, I guess I'll just go for entrainment because why not, right? So we're going to go for a Thunderbolt into the Rotom, and we're going to go for the entrainment into the Zapdos. And, man, I wanted the Airstream combination. I really wanted the Airstream combination entrainment, but sometimes this game they rage quit anyway because they lost it to Dedenne immediately. Like, man, I don't get the entrainment strategy off, but I still got a big win there. That's just so much fun. Yeah, Dedenne is a weird speed tier 101. Exactly enough to outspeed Regigigas, the Electroweb to finish off, and you know, I could have probably figured out some way. Like I could have probably went hard Kyogre instead of Dedenne. I could have got Airstreams up. They might have taken the knockout, which is fine, and then I got Dedenne in and maybe entrainment stuff. But it's just, man, Sucks that it doesn't work on Dynamax Pokemon, but what can you do? If you currently enjoyed the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels, my second YouTube channel, my Eclipse channel, and of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel. All links available in the description down below. The ladder's always weird at some points. This one's definitely one of them. So this should be interesting. I like Zapdos Dedenne, I think, for the most part. Yeah, Zapdos Diggersby. I need speed control. This is going to be a little bit of a tough matchup, though. For sure. I don't need Instant, which is lucky. And Diggersby doesn't do anything in this matchup. There's double water, double flying. Yeah, so we bring Amoonguss here. Instant doesn't do anything. Diggersby doesn't do anything. Yeah, so I might as well just have redirection with Amoonguss. The Coba Berry Amoonguss can definitely come in clutch here. I don't know what they're going to lead. They could just go Torn Ogre, I guess, which is fine. I can go for like Electroweb turn 1 and Airstream, which seems pretty solid. I would Electroweb Airstream the Torn slot. Yeah, I would always Electroweb Airstream the Torn slot. I guess the next turn is going to be tricky though, because they don't have to max. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a little bit rough. 100% this is going to be a little bit rough. Mainly it's just because of the Kingdra. Kingdra comes in afterward. And I don't know what I do against the Kingdra afterward, because if they lead like Tornadus Kyogre, they can Tailwind, Water Spout immediately, and then afterward, like even if I KO the Torn, and I have to KO the Torn because I don't want Tailwind up another time, as well as I don't want Icy Wind coming out from the Torn as well, negating my speed increases, the Kingdra comes in and then can max, which is just a really big concern here. This is a really big problem. But they lead Mence and Torn. Okay. Not sure about this one, but okay. I wonder if you target the Zapdos, right? I think you target the Zapdos. I'm gonna make an interesting play here of going for Electroweb right off the bat and protect the Zapdos. I want to scout because I have no idea what this combination is supposed to be here. I mean, they have a Graptalock, or is it Octalock? I don't remember which Pokemon that is, but let's just go for the Electroweb. I think it's like the safe play. We're going to see a Dynamax from Salamence. I have no clue what's coming out here. This could be Rockfall if they have Rockfall. Yeah, it is Mence. Okay. So as long as they didn't double the Dedenne, I at least get an Electroweb off. And the reason I want to protect is because if I go for the offense, they just get a free switch. And I kind of want to like position myself, I think, in order to stall out the Tailwind turns more effectively and not give them that free switch. So I think protect here is fine. Tailwind comes out, which is perfectly okay. All right, what does Mence do? Pretty important. Airstream into Dedenne? Yeah, okay. That's an acceptable turn. Like, even though Dedenne was targeted, I don't think I mind this too much. I mean, I at least get the speed drop onto these, at least, or negated. So now we're back at neutral. Okay. Big Electroweb. That actually did a decent amount of damage to Torn, considering I have no special attack investment. Okay. So this could be a little bit concerning right here. I really want to get an Airstream off. I just don't know into which slot. I should be able to pick up the knock on Torn. I mean, if they're going to Icy Wind and keep Airstreaming, there's no point in me targeting that slot just yet. I might as well just protect my Dedenne here. Unless Mence is just going for the Zapdos slot this turn, I think it's fine. They might try to like just keep getting the Airstreams up, which is why I think that they just might go for this continue target into the Dedenne, which I think is fine for the most part. Then next turn I could like Helping Hand Airstream, maybe pick up a knockout into the Mence and then KO the Torn on the last turn of Tailwind. And that could be a thing. We'll see. We'll see. This is definitely a complicated one. But protect the Dedenne here. I wonder if it is Kingdra or Kyogre in the back, because I'm still a bit concerned. But at least they can't max. Okay. Hold up. Say swaggered Airstream by Dedenne. I don't know why you swaggered my Dedenne. Did they misclick and meant to target the Zapdos or their own Mence? They crit me through protect, which is fine. Okay. Oh, I gotta get rid of that Torn. I don't want to deal with swagger if I can help it. Airstream gonna come out into the Mence. Oh, I don't even need a Helping Hand to knock out the Mence the following turn. Jeez. Okay. Wait, was that Mence even Intimidate or was it Moxie? I don't even remember. Was it? Oh, it is Moxie. Okay, it is physical. I just airstreamed a Torn slot and I always just Helping Hand here in case I don't knock out the Torn for some reason. Wait, does Helping Hand affect the confusion damage? It does, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Wait, they swaggered immense now. Okay, is it Lum? It has to be Lum, right? It is Lum. Okay, Lum is revealed here. But they airstreamed the Dedenne. Why? First, I think you misclick, and then second time you go for the Dedenne? Did they expect Max Guard on the last turn? They might have. Maybe that was it. Okay, that's fine. I really don't mind that. So I get this is my second airstream. So the Mens is basically a +2. My Zapdos and Mens probably speed tie if it is max speed Mens. If it's not, I outspeed. I get the KO on Torn. Beautiful. This is fine? This is fine, I think? Please tell me this is fine. I don't actually know if this is fine. I go hard on Amoonguss always because I need to like Rage Powder redirect here, I think. Kingdra gonna come out, which is okay. And I airstreamed a Kingdra here. And the problem is I need, I think, the Zapdos for all knockouts. That's the problem. The Salamence is at +2 speed, +3 attack. Oh boy. That's not super pretty seeing a +3 Mence. I think my play is always the airstream to Kingdra then. If it picks up the knockout, that's amazing. Protect the Amoonguss. Yeah. Then I can go for like a T-Bolt Mence and Spore play the following turn. And I think that's like pretty solid for me. Let's see. So I'll protect Amoonguss here. They fly. Oh, that's even ideal. Yeah, that's pretty ideal actually. Okay. So it looks like they never thought about dual wing beats. Airstream going to come out of Kingdra. If this survives, not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, it is a KO, which is great. As it forces Kyogre in. And I wonder if Amoonguss survives this or not. Like, I have a Coba Berry, but the Mence is +3 attack. So I think it's okay for the most part. I'm just going to go for a T-Bolt into Kyogre. And I think I always just Pollen Puff the Zapdos, right? Or they could Rage Quit. That too. A lot of Rage Quitters in the Great Ball tier on the second day, it seems. All right, Sun. Interesting with Whimsicott, Charizard, Venusaur, Zacian, Umbreon, and Urshifu. I guess if you don't need Torkoal, you could just use a Sunny Day Whimsicott. That's kind of fair. All right, what do I want to go here? Probably the Dedenne Zapdos is probably my call here. It's really strong in this matchup. Incineroar in the back for the Intimidate, as well as a Venusaur swap and Kyogre in the back. Yeah, he's pretty solid. That's all I really need. I wonder what kind of Urshifu it is. Probably, I'd imagine this is Dark Urshifu. Umbreon can be a little bit scary if Sunlight is up. I do need to get rid of the Whimsicott as soon as possible because of the Tailwind. I want to prevent it in the future, as well as, you know, just really big threats. Because I'd imagine this is Sunny Day Whimsicott. I mean, I would be very shocked if it wasn't Sunny Day. What if they bluff Sunny Day? It would have been funny. But yeah, I think it's Sunny Day Whimsicott. We'll see some bluffs here. Let's find out what they decide to do otherwise. Tailwind is probably on the list. Moonblast, I'd imagine. Venusaur, Whimsicott. Okay, that's completely fine. Dedenne and Zapdos on deck here. This seems pretty good for me. I can go for... This is probably Sleep Powder, I'd imagine. I'd imagine this is Sleep Powder and Tailwind. I'm going to Electroweb turn 1. I break a Sash. We're going to see a swap here. Interesting. Okay. No, Zacian. Okay, I'll take that. So that works out beautifully for me because I break a Sash on the Whimsicott. If it Tailwinded here, fantastic. If it Moonblasted, that's bad. But not terrible. Not terrible. As long as I have the Electroweb on both. Switcheroo. Okay. It's a eject button. Good. Best case scenario. I was more worried about the Tailwind Sleep Powder, but I guess that also covered the Switcheroo, which is a good thing to know. As I said, there's a lot of tricks that it could run, and thankfully we caught the right one. So Electroweb Dedenne putting in work here, getting rid of this Whimsicott right off the bat is really nice. We'll find out what comes in. Venusaur probably. And what's nice is they can't Sunny Day and go for like the thing now, which is really good. I can go for Helping Hand Max Airstream to Venusaur. Oh, Umbreon came out. Interesting. I wonder... I wonder. They don't have a Max Flare switch. But I don't... You know what? I'm going to Entrainment Heat Wave. Why not? Okay. That's fine. Wonder what this Umbreon does. It could be yawning here. I just go back. I think I instant then. Yeah, I go into instant if that's the case. So we have plus Zapdos. We'll also get a bit chipped to Umbreon. Let's see. Which would be really solid here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I can't prevent the yawn, so I have to go instant. Yeah, that's a shame. What sucks is they're probably going to yawn multiple times. It's a weird position here. Protected the Dedenne here. Go out into instant. I'm expecting the Zacian to swap. If you risk the Zacian for Zapdos, I mean, it might not be bad for you, but I don't think that's a play. Because I could like Helping Hand Heat Wave here. I think you like sack Wim personally. You know what? I'm going to go Kyogre and I'm going to go instant. I don't know if this is Snarl or Yawn, but I think I could play around this. I guess this technically isn't smart if I expect to switch, huh? Because if they... No, I think if anything, they switch into Whimsicott. It's not going to be Venusaur. It's like, why would you risk Venusaur here? It's a really strong offensive mount for Kyogre. So, double swap here. We don't know the Zacian swap confirmed yet. I wouldn't risk it if I was them, but if they want to risk it, go ahead. I don't mind that. I think there's probably Yawn here and something with the Zacian. Maybe Behemoth Blade into the Dedenne. Umbreon protects, which is interesting. But they stayed in with the Zacian to Behemoth Blade. That's fine. I don't mind that. I don't need Kyogre too much in this matchup. It's double grass. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really good. Okay, sick. So now I can go for a Water Spout here into both slots. I could Parting Shot the Zacian if I expect a switch, but it's also like, I think really likely for them to... I get Draw Chop too. Prevents the Snarl, but I think I'd rather just Parting Shot here the Umbreon and get in Zapdos. Yeah, because they protect here. Nice. I get a lot of good chip damage then. This is really solid if Water Spout and the Airstream KOs the Umbreon. This is Mystic Water boosted and we're at full HP. So this should do a really good solid amount to Umbreon. Yeah, that's a really good amount. I think I can set up a really good position. Oh, they Snarl. They're also faster than my instant. That's a lot. Okay. Oh, you know what's really fun? You know what's really fun? Oh, I could... what do I want to do? I want to Entrainment really badly. Entrainment, Water Spout seems like a really solid play here. I could also go Umbreon and just like Hurricane Water Spout too, and they don't have a swap. The thing is, I don't know how much damage I'm doing to the Zacian. Like, I don't know if Hurricane Water Spout actually picks up the knockdown to the Zacian slot. So, you know what? We'll go to Dedenne just to be safe. Because Entrainment Water Spout's going to hurt the Venusaur and KO the Whimsicott. And if they don't have Whimsicott, that means no Sunny Day, which is huge. So let's go for that Entrainment into Kyogre. Then next turn we can spam Helping Hand Water Spout potentially. So both seem pretty solid to me. I'll take it. But they had to let go of Z. The thing is, they just have no offense for my Zapdos. They brought nothing that deals damage to Zapdos. They stay in above. Perfect. So this is a huge hit. Because the Zacian was hit by Electroweb earlier. So this is a big Water Spout coming out into the Zacian. So this should be goodbye. And next turn, I can Helping Hand Ice Beam if I want to. I think I'm just going to click Electroweb because there's like no reason not to click Electroweb there, right? Yeah, there's no reason not to click Electroweb. Cool. Dedenne. I mean, I could have clicked Helping Hand too, but wasn't that a bit more fun? Okay, we're going to see Whimsicott plus Venusaur, not surprised. I mean, oh, they get Sunny Day here. This Sunny Day, do I care? Not really. They're not going to Sleep Powder ever. Vine Lash should never KO me. I want to max Zapdos though. Maxing Zapdos seems like a better play. I just Ice Beam here. The Whimsicott slot and I Electroweb. I can Entrainment the Venusaur. Doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, let's Entrainment the Venusaur. Let's Entrainment the Venusaur. I mean, I'm thinking this is Vine Lash, which is fine. I wonder if Moonblast KOs my Dedenne at the range it's at. Venusaur reveals itself, which is fine. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough resources to win this. I feel like I do. Sunny Day does come out, no surprise. I think Entrainment's safer because it means that Entrainment right goes off and guarantees hits the Venusaur compared to Electroweb, which I think is huge. They max Quake. Oh, they turned it to Dedenne. That's not what you want to see if you're my opponent. Okay, this is super sick because Ice Beam KOs the Whimsicott for sure. Even though I took a Snarl, the plus will negate it. So I basically have a helping hand for free, and I get to get rid of the Chlorophyll on the. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I made this mistake multiple times. Wait, I missed a KO. Really? How bad is that? Not really that bad, I think. I go and sin here. I mean, this should always be Vine Lash. Okay. I'm so dumb. Why didn't I just Electroweb? Electroweb literally... well, assuming I hit. I mean, it was good in Fury. God dang, stupid Entrainment. Blocked by Dynamax. Dynamax ruins everything fun. Dynamax ruins everything fun. Okay, Electroweb. And switch to Instant here. Dang, I wanted to like give her the Chlorophyll. That would have been such a sick play too. Okay, let's Electroweb here. This should always be Vine Lash. I don't know if they Tailwind or Moonblast here. Probably Moonblast, but we'll see. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Vine Lash makes sense. Instant, perfect. I'm able to get the Electroweb off. Hopefully, I think all I have to do is hit the Whimsicott. I don't think the Venusaur target. Well, it could matter, but I don't think it's really going to matter that much. Nice, we hit the Electroweb. Okay, cool. A questionable Tailwind, I think, because the Venusaur outsped in the sun. They could have just went for the Vine Lash and a Moonblast. Unless they don't have attacking moves, that could be a thing too. If you haven't seen an attacking move, we saw Tailwind, Switcheroo, and Sunny Day, right? So maybe they didn't have an attacking move. That could also be a play. Who knows? Okay, we can go out into our Zapdos here. Zapdos is really good here. We can go for an Airstream into the Venusaur slot. Can I lose? No, I can't, right? Because I do way too much here. Yeah, Flare Blitz into Airstream. Yeah, because no matter... Well, I guess they had Tailwind up. I think Zapdos might outspeed the Venusaur depending on the set, though. Wait, no. Do I? No, I don't, right? I'd hit like 240 with the... Or like 250-ish. Venusaur, max speed, 132. It depends on the Venusaur spread, I guess. But either way, they couldn't damage Zapdos. The thing is that I would have taken multiple turns to KO because I forgot they got the max Quake off before, and they would have max Quaked the Incineroar probably that turn. Maybe the play was to go Kyogre then. Kyogre might not have been a bad play, but I'd rather get the initial Flare Blitz damage off if they target the Zapdos for some reason. I think they could have won with like Sleep Powder stuff. Like, they really could have, but I think for the most part, it would have been really tough, and it would have been pretty RNG reliant. I just had 2 hits off in the Venusaur, I think, for the win. So, yeah, maybe not the cleanest. Should have Electroweb that one turn. What can you do? I keep forgetting about the mechanic, but it was fun regardless. We did get the KOs with the Dedenne, which was pretty fun at least. And that is the show. Entrainment Dedenne. I completely forgot that you can't Entrainment a Dynamax Pokemon. I thought you could for some reason. I know you can't skill swap, but I completely just forgot about Entrainment also not working on Dynamax Pokemon. But yeah, that's quite a bit of a shame because it would have been really fun if we could just Entrainment the Zapdos immediately, which was my initial thought process with the team. And it just didn't work out. But we had some fun Entrainment moments today. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really does help me out. And make sure you try out the team. You have 2 weeks to grab it with the rental code right here. Payment available in the description down below. Make sure you check out my other content too. You can check out my Series 12 tier list of all the restricted duos. You can check out the rest of the Series 11 content I had with like the Sand team that I recently used. You can check out my BDSP content with doubles. It's really fun. I've been using a lot of cool stuff, especially the recent team featuring Vileplume and Rampardos. But otherwise, that's going to be it for me. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.